Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to another episode of Forwardpreneurs, where resilience, innovation, and knowledge meet entrepreneurship. Today, I have the pleasure to have with me Miss Usha. Please, Miss Usha, first of all, I wanted to thank you for taking the time and for accepting so graciously my invite. Please introduce yourself to our audience and let me know a little bit more about your business and yourself.
Sure. First of all, thank you so much, Suzanne. I'm so happy to be here. You've really given me a platform to express myself, and I want to really thank your page, the Forwardpreneurs. I think this is really going to encourage women to basically talk about all their achievements, and they're going to be proud of themselves. I think this is something really important, and you are giving us that platform in Bahrain. So I really want to welcome you to Bahrain, and I want to thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
So my name is Usha Jagdish, and I am the Managing Director of Vitality Wellness and Spa. We're located in the Kingdom of Bahrain in SAR, and this is what I actually do.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Now, I know the spa is very well known here in Bahrain, and I'm sure to get where you are right now, a lot of things must have happened, right? What inspired you to start with Vitality?
When I came to Bahrain in 2007, and I was working for a very big international wellness brand called VLCC, and I was their operations manager for 15 years. But when I started with them, I actually realized how passionate I am about beauty and wellness. And that's really my passion. And as I started to grow in the organization, I realized that I could be a person that could have my own place, which I could be running it exactly the way that I want. I learned a lot in that company, but definitely when I became an entrepreneur, this was a completely different journey altogether.
I can relate.
It is. When you work for someone else and when you have your own business, I think the challenges are vast. But the learning is amazing. I can't tell you how much I've learned being an entrepreneur.
Wonderful. And what are some skills that you feel you developed during this entrepreneurship journey?
Exactly. This is something really important. When I was with my previous company, I've done like 6 corporate trainings with them. And this was such an amazing process. I learned skills, of course, for customer service, people management, how to manage your finances, and most importantly, how can you grow your business? And that was something really important that taught me. And actually, it propelled me to think that I could do something on my own.
Wonderful. And yes, I do believe that it doesn't matter where we are in life, right? Whether we are currently working for somebody else or whether we are initiating our own entrepreneurship journey, there's always room to learn something new.
Absolutely.
And to gain the knowledge what we're doing. So coming from a corporate industry, I'm sure you also gain experiences, as I mentioned. It prepares you, right, also to face the things that perhaps you hadn't even imagined that you're going to face in your entrepreneurship journey.
I know.
What are some, let's say, challenges that you face at the beginning of your journey?
Basically, the challenges I faced was, of course, finding the right place. Finding the right place to open this, the spa.
Yeah.
As you know, it has to be really comfortable. It has to be airy, well lit. And the most important thing is people should feel when they enter that they are entering a place where they're going to completely relax. And that was something really important. And of course, I had to find a place where people could park easily. They could come in comfortably without any hassle.
Right.
The second most challenging thing that we faced while opening our spa was actually finding the right kind of skilled people. And that was something so difficult. That was really difficult, finding the right people.
the right people to represent your
Absolutely. That the kind of quality that I was looking for, the kind of customer service, the kind of skill set that I was looking for, those were the people that they were a bit difficult to find in Bahrain, because it's a small island, and sometimes you do get short of people, definitely. Yes. So these were some challenges that I've faced, but we are overcoming it.
The dream came through.
Absolutely.
And as business owners, yes, we have to make sure that we find the right people to represent our brand, right? Because obviously we're not going to be there 24/7.
Yeah.
So we need to have somebody that we trust, somebody that we train the right way, right? Because at the same time, we cannot expect somebody to do everything if we don't train them.
I agree.
If we don't share our vision of our business.
Vision is so important. What we visualize our business should be, sometimes it doesn't come true, because the people that we employ, they lack training, they lack the skill set. And this is always challenging in a business, whether it's at the beginning or any time. It's always challenging.
Right. And at the end of the day, right, the client doesn't see, oh, it was not Miss Usha who did this. They see, or it was the employee. They see the whole business picture as it is, right? That was the pinpoint. So if something doesn't go right, they'll be like, it was this business that did this to me, right? Because there's
the word of mouth is really so important. Somebody who comes to your business or comes to experience a service, they need to feel like a queen when they leave. They need to feel confident. They need to feel happy. Somebody took care of us, because everybody is facing so many difficult situations in their life. So when they come to a spa or a wellness place, they need to feel really comfortable. That's important.
That's important. And I'm sure that reflects in your business.
Yes.
So aside from making the person that goes to your spa feeling like a queen, what is something that you notice it's the main reason that your clients go to your place?
A very important thing that I want to say is that our service is very personal. It's very, very personal. And of course, we imbibe those values. Like when somebody comes to the spa, definitely they want to be there to relax. So the one thing that we've really introduced here is like really a customized service. Like when you come to us, we'll check what kind of skin you have, what kind of hair you have, what are you looking for? Are you having any medical issues, or when you say come for a massage, for a therapeutic massage, we really need to know, what's your history, and that's really, really important. Getting to know your client before you start a treatment for them, and this is something that I really, really believe in. It's very important. Everybody is individual and different.
Amazing. Yes, I agree. I'm sure your clients are very happy that you are incorporating this one-on-one connection and personalized service.
Absolutely.
Because we cannot treat people as like those dresses, one size fits all.
No, it's not like that. No, it's wellness. I take wellness very, very seriously. I take it very seriously. Your body, your face, your hair. I think it's actually an invaluable asset. And I take it very, very seriously. This is really important to us.
I'm grateful for all the love and passion that you put behind your business. And as you mentioned before, it's also a lot about word of mouth, right? We need to make sure that our business
absolutely
portraying the way that we have envisioned, right? Because sometimes the person might not know who the owner is, right? But they know what type of services and quality they provide.
I know. It's like, how do I feel gratified every day when somebody comes to the spa and, when I meet them and they tell me, Usha, I felt so happy over here today. And that is the best reward I can get, or any entrepreneur can get. And especially when they recommend us, when they tell their friends, when they come to us, they say, I'm going to send my friend tomorrow because I loved your service today. And that's the most gratifying experience anybody can ever have. And as they say, the word of mouth marketing is actually free. Your referrals are the ones that's going to get you business.
I think it's the oldest form of marketing.
Agreed.
And, most effective for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's like when we trust a friend or a family member.
Yeah.
Whatever they tell us, we said, okay, we go there.
Absolutely.
Without having experienced it firsthand.
Yes.
So,
yeah,
that's amazing.
I'm not saying that it's always a smooth, sailing. Definitely, it's also sometimes it could be that somebody was expecting something else, they got something else, but we always have a scope to correct that. There always should be acceptance that yes, if you didn't feel comfortable, we would like to repeat a service, or we would like to see you go happy. That's really important. When you accept, if you've done something wrong, if the service hasn't been right, but definitely you are there to make it right for them. And that is important.
I love it. And let's highlight that, because sometimes we might not provide the service that the client is expecting, right? But I always tell people, your true character comes when you need to amend an issue.
Exactly. Yes.
So if a client is not happy with the service that was provided, perhaps it did not meet their expectations, so there was miscommunication, because it happens.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
How do you correct it, right? That's the important part. How do you make it better? How do you make sure that the client gives you another opportunity to provide the service that is expected?
Absolutely. After all, the customer is queen, as we say.
So for everyone that wants to feel like the queen they are, let's come visit Miss Usha.
Thank you.
That's alone in spa. I'm pretty sure they're going to have an amazing time.
Yes, I'm hoping that we can always, give that kind of quality service. And whenever somebody goes from the spa, they go as a very happy and rejuvenated person. That's very important.
That's every woman's dream, for sure.
That's true.
It is mine. And I'll be visiting you pretty soon, I'm sure.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you also about your support system. As a woman entrepreneur, we face with so many challenges, and we always look for a community, a support system.
Absolutely.
Who would you say has been your support system? You can mention more than one person, or
I'm going to mention so many people.
Yeah.
First of all, I really want to thank my daughter Khushi. You met her. She's been such a lovely, positive experience in my life, actually. She is completely the backbone of Vitality Wellness and Spa. She's been such a driving force that so much has been taken off my hands. If she's there, I feel so comfortable. And she exactly imbibes the qualities that I wanted her to. And I don't know how. She's such a natural. And of course, my partner, my husband, my family, they're always standing behind me. Even if I have a lot of work commitments, they're still patiently kind of waiting for me, and they give me my space. And that's the most important thing. When somebody gives you your space, and they are basically there for you. And of course, the biggest support for me in Bahrain has been my community. Actually, we are from the Bhatia community, and we've been for over 5 generations in Bahrain. Yeah, that's like a really long time.
It is.
And our whole community really supports women entrepreneurs. My father, he was a very big role model to me, and he always encouraged me to be an entrepreneur and to follow your dream. So I would say that our community always supports women, and I'm really proud to say that.
I'm so happy that you have the ecosystem,
absolutely,
and the family to support all your endeavors.
I know.
Was your father an entrepreneur himself?
He was. He came to Dubai in somewhere in 18 plus. Like my great grandfather, he came to Dubai. Then my father came just around 1947. So it was a very long journey for him. And then when we saw him working so hard, and I felt that, yes, we can do this, because if you are not scared to work hard, I think you should be an entrepreneur, because you're going to put your passion into it. That's really important.
Amazing. And what's one main lesson that your father taught you in his entrepreneur journey?
Yeah, a very important lesson that he taught me is pay it forward. Do everything selflessly in life. Anything you do is never going to go unrewarded. It's going to come to you many folds. And that was something really amazing that I learned from him. just keep giving and be grateful for everything that you have. And that's something really, it reflects in our work, it reflects in our personal life. And I think you would agree with that.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more, for sure.
Yes.
I would like to know, what strategies have you found most effective in your industry, in your business?
I have to tell you honestly that the most effective strategy you could imagine is actually the power of networking. And I'm one of the biggest flag bearers of it. I'm going to tell you that every time you meet a person, I think you should be talking about your work, your business, not in an incessant way, but you can definitely tell them about it. You never know who's going to be your next client, your next customer. And that's very important. I know networking, it's not easy. It requires a lot of time, a lot of effort. But I think the clients or the guests that you build through that medium are always going to be with you for a long term. And it's very gratifying. It's very, very gratifying. So I think networking has been a very big influence for me. It has been, definitely.
The power of network.
Absolutely. Not in networking in Bahrain.
And in Bahrain, especially in Bahrain.
In Bahrain.
And actually, now that you mentioned the power of networking, I had met your daughter, Kushi, at a networking event, we could say, and she spoke so highly about you. And she mentioned the name of your spa.
Yeah.
And that shows you that the true power of networking, right?
Okay.
And building genuine relationships. And as you said, in a way that it's genuine, right?
Yeah.
Kushi did not come in and give me like a car. Like, actually, I never got a car.
Okay.
It was like initial conversation, and then the name of the spa came along. As
You got to build long-term relationship.
Yeah.
I feel that is really, really so important, to build long-term relationships.
Exactly. What would you recommend somebody that it's perhaps a little bit afraid or shy to go out network? One advice that would you give them?
I know there's something really such a beautiful question you asked me. There's never a right time. There's never a right place to start with. I think you just need to go for it. You just need to go for it. I have to tell you, we've got lovely societies, associations in Bahrain, which really encourage women entrepreneurs. And perhaps joining one of those organizations, even when you don't know anyone else, that's where you're going to start making friends. Because the idea is not to fall into your comfort zone. If I would join a society, say you're my best friend, I joined a society with you, I'm only going to be with you. I won't be networking with somebody else, correct?
Correct.
So basically, I would go to a place where I don't know anyone, and I would just go and start talking to people.
And force yourself to interact with other people outside your current circle.
Yes, outside, your comfort zone. You just go outside your comfort zone. Just try to leave your comfort zone one day and you will never get back to it. And that's really important.
Very amazing advice. And people, please go outside, network, and you might be lucky enough to run into Miss Usha.
Thank you. That's really so.
Yes, that's amazing.
We met through networking.
Yeah.
You know the power.
Exactly. We do. We actually ran into each other at a networking.
I wasn't even sure whether I was going to see you. And then when I saw you, I said, I think I've seen your picture. And oh my God, I'm
glad to recognize each other. Good thing we look the same on our social media, so we recognize each other.
I got it.
Otherwise, I'll be like, what's that? Oh, no.
Yeah, we keep it realistic. Yeah, we have to keep it clear. Definitely.
Could you also please share with us what are some innovations that you are applying in your business to make Vitality Spa that it is?
Absolutely. Actually, I would like to tell you that when I came into the industry, there was a really big dearth for organic treatments. I really felt that the world is really moving forward. Everybody wants to be more natural. We are moving away from parabens. We are moving away from animal testing. So I really wanted to introduce organic treatments. And the best thing is that my sister, she's a skin and hair care formulator. Yes. In Dubai, she has a lovely brand called Purple Swan. It's an award-winning brand. And she told me, I know, Usha, we're in Dubai and you're here, but why don't you start introducing the treatments? And I was actually so excited. And I said, definitely. And slowly, we started getting the treatments here. And we have so many organic treatments now, not just from Purple Swan, but I try to bring in treatments that have the least amount of chemicals as possible. So this is something of an innovation that I'm really proud of. And this is something that is very close to my heart. It's very close to our family. It's very close to my heart. Actually, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I want to highlight the fact that I think in today's world, every one of us has probably a cancer survivor or a cancer victim in today's world. So many people I hear from. And we had a family history as well. And my sister decided that she wants to formulate products that are safe for everyone to use and they don't have any chemicals or side effects. And that's how she got into it. And that's how we all as a family really love to emulate that mindset. And this is what I've done here in Vitality Wellness and Spa. I've tried to introduce maximum organic treatments. And that's actually also what sets us apart.
I love it. And I love it how you also included your sister, right? Because somehow, even though you have the spa and she is the one that is developing the app products, you find a way to unite your forces.
Absolutely.
To provide customers top-notch service.
Yes, definitely. There are many other organic brands, and nowadays people are going the organic way, as you would know.
Yes.
So basically, yes, we try to include those at Vitality Wellness and Spa, and that's really gratifying, actually.
Yes, and I love it how you're moving forward to a holistic, less chemical way. As someone who is vegan and doesn't use,
Yes,
I really appreciate Yes, places like yours where it's not just about animals, right? It's also about us taking care of ourselves. Because why do we have to be testing so many products? Like what in there? What the chemical it's in there?
Exactly. A lot of big brands actually they will not even disclose, what they have in their products. But when you're using an organic brand which is actually handmade with love, you already know there aren't many chemicals in that. So that's something that we really pride ourselves at, and I'm a very big advocate of that. I really love doing that.
I love it, and it's something that we need to embrace for our health.
Yes, we do.
Because nowadays, with all the chemicals that are going around, we really need to approach the holistic way, the organic way, to make sure that we are aware of what we're putting into our body. As I had mentioned before, I always tell people, if you cannot read what it says on the label, do not use it, do not eat it, stay away.
100%. I wouldn't agree with you more.
So I'm so happy that people here in Bahrain have the opportunity to experience this type of service.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Amazing. What's one piece of advice you would give to somebody that is thinking about entrepreneurship or somebody that is actually in the early stage of entrepreneurship?
I would say actually the one piece of advice that I would like to give is it's never too late to follow your dream. It's never too late. I started my professional journey at a very late age. I was involved with bringing up my child, and I was so involved in that. I started actually my journey at the age of 39, and I became an entrepreneur when I was like 50 plus. So I think it's never too late. Go for it, pursue your dream, and it's never too late in life to do what you really wanted to do, because there's nothing worse than regret. You would never, I don't think there should be a regret that, oh my God, I could have achieved this and I didn't do this. You have to take that decision to go ahead and become it, whatever you want to be.
I love it. Amazing. And as you mentioned, it's never too late, and you never know who is going to benefit from the decisions that you take. For example, if it wasn't because you started your business, all these women here wouldn't be experiencing the amazing services that you do.
Maybe I'm leaving a legacy behind.
Maybe. I'm sure you are. Maybe, I'm sure you are.
Yes, maybe I'm leaving a legacy behind. Maybe I'm kind of creating something that's always meant for greater things.
Yes, and we never know whose life we are affecting, right?
Yeah.
It could be with a piece of advice. It could be by our actions. It could be by anything that we do. There's always somebody that is going to get inspired by the things that we do or the things that we say. Even with this interview, we don't know how many people are going to benefit from learning from your story and your challenges, from your experiences, and also learning about your amazing spa that I'm sure everybody's going to want and get your organic services and your one-on-one personal
Thank you.
service.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you.
Yes. Now, with so many things going on as a business owners, I know you always also plan ahead of the future.
Yes.
So if you could share with us a little bit of what's upcoming, what's your vision, what's coming for the Vitality Spa?
Yeah, there's so many things.
Stay tuned, but she's going to give us a specific.
Definitely, top of my list is that we want to really open a men's section at the spa. And that has been really called upon us many times. It's work in progress. And I want the men to experience a similar service, the same relaxation, pampering, and I want them to experience the same services that our women are getting. So that's work in progress, and I'm looking forward to basically announcing that. And of course, there are some amazing events coming up. One of the most things that I'm really excited about is the Woman of the Year Awards.
Woman of the Year Awards,
yes. And that's basically thanks to Bahrain this month, Women this month. They've instituted these awards this year. I'm nominated and I'm shortlisted in the top 3 women in beauty. I want to tell all the people who are going to be watching this video or this podcast to please vote for me. That's really for your women's beauty on my maiden name, Usha Govindram. So please vote for me in Women in Beauty. I'm taking away your stage, but I'm telling people to vote.
Please, the stage is not yours. The stage is for my guests. Please, I'm just here.
The other exciting event that I'm looking forward to is, of course, the Global Economic Forum for Women, which is through my very favorite society, the Bahrain Business Women's Society. They're completing 25 years in Bahrain. And we are having a grand celebration and a great economic summit, which is going to be from 12th to 15th of January 2025. And I'm really, really looking forward to that. That's one of the big events that's coming up. And the second event is the Woman of Year Awards, which is going to be on 2nd December. They're going to be announced then. So there are exciting events.
Yes.
I'm also part of the Indian Ladies Association. It's a very nurturing community, nurturing society in Bahrain. We do a lot of basically collaborations with them. Like over the last year, we did amazing. We did hair donations for cancer survivors. And we were inviting people to the spa to donate hair. And this we did in collaboration with the Indian Ladies Association. And it was really a wonderful drive, actually.
Yeah.
So basically, we're planning to do that this year as well. We also participate in the Mother and Child charity. Actually, the American ambassador's wife, Mrs. Megan Bondi, she is a really big supporter of ours. I really want to thank her. And she's the one actually who got me involved in this. So the American embassy has a table there. All the embassies have a table for the Mother and Child Welfare Society. And basically, we always give vouchers in that, so we want to support that society as well. So basically, these are some exciting things that we also do. We're also giving back. We're not just only taking.
Yes, and that's something that I love to celebrate when it comes to people that own their own businesses, right? And you are a pure example of giving back. I'm very happy how you are paying it forward to our society. So I really think that it's important that in order to keep moving forward, we have to make it paying it back part of
absolutely forward. I think, as I told you, nothing goes unrewarded. Whatever you give is going to come to you manyfold in many ways. And even if it doesn't come to you, you're still that feeling of happiness, gratitude in your heart. I think that's what keeps you going. I think that's really important, to remain positive. Even if you aren't getting anything back, it's about the feeling of giving, which is actually so exciting.
It is. I can see her eyes sparkle, and her eyes sparkle more when she talks about how she's giving back versus when she's announcing her business, right?
Yeah.
And that's how you can see when somebody's truly speaking from the heart.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody can notice that. And those are wonderful ways to give back to our community.
Absolutely.
And to partner up with others, right? To make that impact greater.
Yeah, I always say yes to all initiatives. My answer is yes.
Yes.
That's important. When you learn to say yes to any kind of initiatives, whether helping your friends, at an event, they're doing a special celebration, you want to just help them, or you want to go and give a service to them, or you just want to help them in any which way, I'm always saying yes. That's important.
I'm sure everyone is going to say yes when it comes to voting for Miss Usha, please. She is a pure example of a woman that takes the initiative, of somebody that knows how to pay it back to our community and society. So please make sure to show your support, show your vote, go visit her spa. She'll make you feel like a queen. It's amazing. So many wonderful things. And as she mentioned, the power of networking. She is part of so many institutions.
Yeah. And it's a very nurturing community. As I was telling you, Bahrain, it supports women like anything. It's like, Bahrain is a country that supports, it nurtures their women. And I have to say that I love Bahrain. I love it. And
I love it too.
I know. We love Bahrain. And that's something that has been with us in our families forever. And I call Bahrain my home. It's my first home.
Very touching words, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate.
Yes, it is.
Your feeling towards Bahrain.
It's a welcoming place. It's a very welcome.
Yes.
Friends have you made?
So many. And I continue to make friends,
Exactly.
And it's a very supporting community.
It's very supporting.
Yes.
It's such a safe, supporting place, You can be on your own, but you can still find so many friends to, hang out with you or give you company. You never feel alone.
Exactly. That's for sure. You don't feel alone.
That's true. That's it.
I'm pretty sure all our audience wants to connect with you. So please share with us what's the best way they can connect.
So basically, we are on Instagram as Vitality Wellness and Spa. Also, we are on Facebook. You can also find us on Google. If you put in spa, it's going to be there, Vitality Wellness and Spa. So definitely, please connect with us. Please call us on all our red numbers. All our bio is on Instagram. So please message us or call us, and we are always ready to serve you.
Amazing. So we're going to make sure that we add all of her social media handles
definitely
on our page.
Yes.
So you will have the pleasure to meet Miss Usha.
Thank
you. And also, if you start going out and network, they might run into you as well.
I agree.
Yes. And one more thing before we say goodbye to our audience.
Yeah.
What's one single piece of advice that you will tell somebody, one of our viewers?
Yeah. I feel that I want to tell all the women out there that you need to pamper yourself. You need to relax. You are your first priority. There's nobody else more than you, basically. If a woman is happy, if she is relaxed, if she is satisfied with herself, I think her family life, her work life will also be balanced. That's really, really important. I think we as women, we always give priority to other things in life, our children, our family, our work, our home. I think you yourself should be a priority. So you should make yourself a priority before you tend to others. Please take care of yourself, pamper yourself, and it's never too late.
Amazing advice. Thank you so much for being here, for taking the time, for sharing all your knowledge. All the services that you provide are definitely going to benefit our community.
Yes.
Please make sure to vote for Miss Usha here, visit her spa, and join her at one of the many networking events she goes to, and all the wonderful process and actions she takes to pay it forward to our community. Once again, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was so wonderful to be with you over here. It just felt so comfortable.
My pleasure.
Bye.